R.E.M. broke up 3 years ago after 31 years as one of the most popular rock bands in history. A new retrospective takes a look at their rise from college radio darlings to one of rock's biggest acts. I sat down recently with former R.E.M. singer Michael Stipe at the Nomad Hotel here in New York. R.E.M. frontman Michael Stipe doesn't like looking back. But that's just what he did for the band's latest project.
There are humiliating moments. There are terrible dips in taste. And then there are triumphant moments. It's the arc of an entire career.
R.E.M. formed in Athens, Georgia in 1979.
Did you know each other before you started the band? How did you get together?
Not really. We met at parties, but we didn't know each other very well.
The band consisted of Peter Buck, Mike Mills, Bill Berry, and a 19-year-old Michael Stipe.
We grew up in public. I mean, you watch us learn how to write songs. You watch us learn how to be public figures.
The band's journey is chronicled in a new 6-DVD set, R.E.M. TV, a documentary and collection of interviews and performances on MTV spanning 3 decades.
You physically changed a lot during...
Yes, I did.
There seems to be also sort of an attitude arc in there as well.
I had a parenthetic for the documentary called Watch Michael Learn to Speak. Because I was so shy, and it took me the better part of the 80s to learn how to look someone in the eye and speak.
That must have been really challenging then to be thrust in the middle of all that.
It was hard. As a shy person, it wasn't easy for me to suddenly find myself having realized what was very much a teenage fantasy dream, and here I am actually doing it.
This one goes out to the one I love.
R.E.M. would become one of the most consequential bands of its time, with record sales topping 90 million, along with what was, at the time, a record $80 million recording contract. But in 1997, the band nearly collapsed when drummer Bill Berry decided to walk away.
In looking at the interviews that you did at the time with each record sort of after Bill left, it's so obvious how hard you all were struggling to make it work.
We had something very powerful as a 4-piece, and it's not something you can put your finger on. When Bill left and we were a 3-piece, suddenly we were thrown so off balance.
R.E.M. would record 5 albums as a 3-piece.
My grandmother Stipe, in her last years, told me.
And in 2007, they were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
She said, "Do you know what R.E.M. means to me?" She said, "It means remember every moment. And this is a moment that I will never forget. Thank you all so much."
4 years later, they called it quits.
Andy, did you hear about this one? Tell me how you locked in the barn.
Do you feel like you have enough distance from it now?
I do have. I mean, it's been 2008 since I was on stage performing an actual show with the band. So as a performer, I've had enough distance to certainly look back and say, I can't believe I did that. I mean, I kind of can't believe that we managed to pull that off.
Mm-hmm. You don't sing anymore.
I sing in the shower, and I'm not bad. You would be surprised at my playlist.
But why not?
I mean, when I go to see bands perform live, that's when it's hard for me. I look up on the stage and I think, I wish I was there sometimes. But I did that for 31 years. I did it. I gave everything that I had to it.
Yeah.
I gave myself completely. And I just needed to step away for a while. I think I'll sing again.
You do?
That's maybe an exclusive, but I think I will sing again, yeah.
Soon?
Not soon.
Not soon.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Will you guys ever get back together?
No. That will never happen.
Never ever?
No. There's no point.
You can't imagine changing your mind?
No.
Interesting.
No, I love those guys very much, and I respect them hugely as musicians and as songwriters and everything, but I just don't want to do that thing that people do. I don't want to do that. Full respect for those who do it.
Right.
Total respect.
You don't want to be a nostalgia act?
Yeah, no. No, I despise nostalgia.
You don't like looking back?
I'm not good at looking back, no.
I miss R.E.M. and I really hope Michael Stipe starts singing again because I really miss his voice.
You have such an unbelievable way of getting people to be so candid during those. I
Michael
love them.
Stipe, with Michael Stipe, you never know what you're going to get.